Breaking news, everyone. The manhunt continues for 32-year-old Joseph Couch. Come on in, let's talk. I'm going to show some pictures of Joseph and share what transpired yesterday. I got the scanner on, the flight radar on. They indicated they have not caught him yet. So he's out there somewhere in the woods, possibly area of just north of London, Kentucky, Laurel County. Come on in, JLR Investigates, covering this case here. So this is 32-year-old Joseph A. Couch, and he's wanted. And he's wanted in connection with an incident that happened yesterday. We'll tell you the times and dates yesterday. Terrible situation. Laurel County Sheriff's Office is put out statements. The scanner is lit with them out there searching, but we're trying to get more information on if they what they're doing and how they're doing it. So I got the scanner up. I'm going to show you some pictures, some Facebook posts, apparently with his mom that made last night. His mom was up on Facebook last night talking crap to a lot of people, or sharing her side of the story. I would say it's more talking crap, because she's like, you don't know the truth kind of deal. So it seems like the mom is kind of defending him in a sense. So we're going to just talk about that a little bit. So what the latest update is, Laurel County Sheriff's Office reporting that Laurel County Sheriff's deputies were dispatched to a gunshot victim complaint on I-75 and at exit 49, which is 8 miles north of London, on Saturday afternoon at approximately 5:30 p.m. 5:30 p.m. So, matter of fact, I'll just share the alert here with y'all so we can keep up the speed, and then we can talk about this. And I have the scanner on, so I'm going to turn it up a little bit so we can kind of listen, because I don't see choppers in the sky, though. So 5:30 p.m., there was an incident. Arriving deputies found 9 vehicles had been shot into both north and southbound. So 9 vehicles were shot. 9 vehicles. And 5 persons were seriously injured. Deputies on scene transported injured to local hospital for treatment. Other sheriff's deputies, along with the sheriff's office special response team, along with London City Police and Kentucky State Police, arrived at the scene to secure the area. I-75 was closed for several hours for safety reasons because of the danger to passing cars in the area of the shootings. Investigation began and a lead was developed, a person of interest, and the search for this person of interest is continuing. That would be 32-year-old Joseph Couch of Woodbine, Kentucky, described as 5'10", weighing approximately 154 pounds. This individual is considered to be armed and dangerous and should not be approached. Call 911. Call 911. So we're talking about the London area of Kentucky, Laurel County. So this guy here, and I have numerous photos of him I'm going to share. So I just wanted to share what they say with that. They also say agencies assisting include London City Police, Kentucky State Police, Corbin City Police, Williamsburg City Police, Richmond City Police, the FBI, the U.S. Marshal Service, the ATF, Lexington Metro, Rockcastle County Sheriff's Office, Mount Vernon Police Department, East Bernstadt Fire and Rescue, London Fire Department, London Laurel County Rescue Squad, Laurel County Emergency Management, ABC, Bluegrass Army Depot Police, and numerous fire agencies and fire departments are looking for this guy. So there's a massive search again for him. He is not caught. So we were covering it last night, all the way through the middle of the night, to when those 2 choppers from the Kentucky State Police landed at their, I think their headquarters in Frankfort, Kentucky. They had to travel like 70 miles. Here's a flyer that they put out for him, person of interest, and it's from Laurel County Sheriff John Root. Put this information out. Person of interest, still out there. He has not been caught. He is not still. So we have still a gun madman on the loose here in Laurel County. So monitoring the situation, we're just going to fill you up to speed and show you some pictures of him and show you his Facebook profile. He could get on Facebook. He could get on social media. He could have a scanner. He apparently served in the military, at one point the U.S. Army, and also people are reporting, and and I don't know this for a fact, that he worked at a 911 call center at one point. He's a pretty, looks like he's pretty in good shape here. Here's a photo of him that And I got the scanner running. Ringo N Star says 909 still closed in the area. And we'll show you on the map what's going on. I have the flight radar up. So I'm listening to the scanner. I expected him to be caught in the morning, but he's not caught yet. But I do feel like at one point they're going to find this guy. He could be hunkered down somewhere. He could be, hiding in the woods. He could have offed himself, honestly. But everybody says, wow, big muscles. But then at the same time, look at this. This is a different picture of him. And this is a more skinnier version. So there might be a drug element involved. He has multiple different types of looks on him. But we are monitoring what's going on. Apparently his mom is defending him. The mom is defending him. And here's another photo of him eating protein, right? Served in the U.S. military. Apparently he bought the AR-15 style rifle the morning of, the morning of the shooting, yesterday morning. And then they said he's running around with, they said he bought 2,000 rounds of ammo. Unclear if he could haul around that. But they still, one thing I've noticed about this whole situation is no one has been able to give a description on the attire of what he was wearing. That has not been put out there. Here's his Facebook profile. I'll just show it to you. It probably hasn't been active, but there's a very disturbing post as the cover photo for his Facebook. And I'm going to show this. I don't know what this guy's thinking, but we might have some sort of Silence of the Lambs type thing. Now, this is his legit Facebook account. And on his Facebook account, this is very disturbing here. But here we go. So I don't know what we're looking at here. But this is crazy. I don't know why somebody would have this as a Facebook profile. It's just wild beyond me. Yeah, you see that? Yes. And it is his profile because it's connected to his mom. And it says he works at 911 Dispatch, SR Independent Opportunities, worked at U.S. Army. Matter of fact, let's tell him to turn himself in. Let's tell him to turn himself in. Hello. Turn yourself in. All right, I'm going to tell him to turn himself in. Turn yourself in. All right, so we told him to turn himself in. I don't know if he's going to see his messages. It might not even be an active Facebook account here. So Joe Couch, Corbin, Kentucky, Williamsburg. Yeah, this is pretty bad. But see, here's what it said. It doesn't have anything. It's like one of these private profiles. Nothing on the Facebook. Cover photo. That weird photo of him there. Joseph Couch. In a relationship, new job as independent opportunity. See, it's old. This is like a 10-year-old Facebook profile. Is he with the family? Is he hiding out with family members? Who knows? Here's an older pic of him. So this would be about 10 years ago. So we're talking about at the time here, he would be 22 years old, around 22 at the time. Family members, let's see if there's any couches listed. We're scouring the net. I'm sure law enforcement has notified all the couches. Dale Couch, Rose Couch, Yolanda Couch. I'm sure law enforcement has contacted his family and says, if you get a call from this guy, please contact law enforcement immediately. Contact law enforcement immediately. So this is his Facebook profile. Nothing else really on it. The about, life events, details, family and relationships. Oh, you got a cousin listed. Lena Faith Lunsford. Places lived. Places lived is here. Work and education. Worked at the U.S. Army. Went to, Whitley High School, class of 2010. Culinary arts. Studied at culinary arts. So he knows about weapons. He knows about cutting, knives. He knows about weapons and knives. Kind of gives you a profile of who this dude is. So come on in. I'm going to look at the flight radar right now. And according to Flight Radar 24, in the area, there is no choppers up in the area looking for him that are out that I see of. Here is the Flight Radar. There's nothing out there to indicate where he is. Yesterday, we were looking in this area here, and there was a chopper that was zooming around the area. As of this morning, I saw a private chopper looking down there about 30 minutes ago, a private chopper, but nothing in this area. So they haven't took the drones or the thermal stuff up in the air this morning. They did it last night to about, what was it, like 1:30 when they stopped? 1:30 last night. And there is nothing in there. This is the area of interest right here. This is the 49th truck stop right here. This is 909. This is 25. Last night they had a massive command center here. And then they were flying the chopper just all night. They were literally just like circling a lot. They were up here a little bit in this area. If you noticed last night, we were watching. The chopper was all up here. There's a church up in there, some back roads up in there. But they were out there for like 6 hours, 7 hours last night, and then they just vanished. And now, nothing. Now, I'm waiting to see. I'm listening to the scanner, the Laurel County scanner, but nothing like on there. You know, I have it on. There's about 4,400 people in the scanner. Last night, there was like 12,000 in there. So, you know, the question is, you know, do you go at ease? Do you go at ease? Last night before we left, the mayor gave an update. Last night, the mayor was talking, and we're talking about the mayor of London. And the mayor of London was kind of like just telling everyone nothing to worry about. And the mayor was like saying that we know where he's at, but yet he's not caught. Got a lot of blowback on Twitter about that. Because they were like, how do you just say that? Like, you know, we'll play what the mayor said. This is the last update that the mayor said, the mayor in that area. Now, it's not necessarily London, right? So I don't know why the mayor would chime in on here when it's not really his jurisdiction per se. But he spoke.
Hey, London. Just came here with an update to everybody. I want to reassure everybody the community is safe. We don't have any major urgencies that you need to be aware of for your safety or your family's safety. We are asking people, and we're encouraging you to stay home if you don't need to be out. You know, be vigilant at your houses. That way that you know your surroundings. If you see the individual, Joseph Couch, you can look at my Facebook page, the Sheriff's Department Facebook page. You can look at the City Police Department's page, and you can see a picture of him there. Do not approach this subject, and we're asking people too, if you think you hear something outside of your home, please do not go outside shooting. Our officers could be in that area, or first responders. Call 911. We do have a lot of calls coming in tonight, and Dispatch Center is doing a fantastic job of getting to each and every call. But we're asking folks, please do not go outside your home shooting, because we might have first responders in that area. It's important to know you are safe. We have multiple agencies in this community, in the City of London and in Laurel County. And everybody is doing a fantastic job. The Laurel County Sheriff's Department is leading the investigation. We have ATF, the FBI, Forestry Department. We have the Clay County Sheriff's Department, Manchester PD. Williamsburg has sent officers up. Rockcastle County, Jackson County has sent people over. You have so many agencies inside this county and this city here tonight. We're just asking people to be vigilant. But we want you to be able to rest easy tonight as well. I know during times like this, all of us, the tensions are high, we're scared, and we don't want you to be that way. You are safe. I will be out all night long until my men come home, and to ensure to give updates to our community. But I want you to know that you are well covered here tonight. Call 911 if you think you've seen this individual or you hear something. We're asking, please do not go out your back door or your front doors just shooting a gun. You may hit one of our first responders. There is a lot of rumors going out tonight. I ask that you just focus on what you're being told by officials. Do not listen that he is in Lilly, he is in here, or he's there, he's this. Listen to the posts that the law enforcement's putting out, or myself, or other agencies. Do not listen to the Facebook comments and social media posts by individuals, because there's a lot of misinformation that is just scaring people. We know the general area where this individual is. I'm not going to release that at this time, but I can assure you he's not in Lilly, Kentucky. So everyone, let's just bind together, keep praying for this community, praying for our first responders, and praying for all those that's involved in this. And I'll continue to keep you updated as the night progresses. Thank you.
Guess what, folks? The mayor there got a lot of blowback, and apparently I'm told that he deleted that, because telling people, well, you're not necessarily worried and everything like that is kind of reckless. So he was getting a lot of blowback because they were like, well, this mayor here shouldn't be telling people not to, be worried, when it seems like, according to Flight Radar and them searching around, they have no idea where this guy is. And I do consider this guy extremely armed and dangerous, considering that it seems like the motive here was just shooting at random people in their vehicles. I would think if he did this again, did this before, he would more or less do this again, and could, do some sort of violence on somebody. What's going on in his head? Apparently he got arrested earlier February this year for terroristic threats. Do not know the adjudication on that case, or that pending case. We'll be looking into it to find out more about that case, to find out if he, what the outcome is. He still going through it? Could that be part of the situation here? He's just snapping because he's about to go to jail or prison, or going through there, or what's going on? Nick Barris, a local reporter in that area, I like his reporting. He's from actually Tennessee, but he put out this 1 hour ago. 1 hour ago, manhunt underway. Here's the latest from the Laurel County Sheriff on the horrible highway shooting. Laurel County Sheriff's deputies were dispatched, and we know this information, I-75, exit 49, approximately 8 miles north of London at 5:30. They found 9 vehicles had been shot into both and southbound on I-75, and 5 persons seriously injured. They were transported to the local hospital. The interstate remained closed. Investigation began, and Lee was developed on a person of interest. Unclear how they determined he was the person of interest, which is interesting, because they're not sharing anything about, hey, what this guy's wearing or anything like that. So my curiosity is, how did they even know this guy was a person of interest? Like, they must have had some sort of tip, or someone called in, or maybe he even called in himself and said he was going to do this. A lot of times they call beforehand and make the threats that they were going to do this stuff. He is Joseph A. Couch, 32, Woodbine, Kentucky, described as 5'10", weighing 154. He is considered armed and dangerous and should not be approached. 911 should be called. The manhunt is underway this morning. Citizens in the area remain vigilant. Share. So that is the latest thus far, but I don't see any boots on the ground as far as local law or local media out there putting stuff out there on him. This is his information this is his arrest. He was arrested, and the time and date that he was arrested was it looks like 2/8. So it says 2/8/20. I'll put it up here to make it blow up bigger. 2/8/2024 at approximately 12 a.m. He bonded out, according to arrest.org. And he from Gray, Kentucky, 5'10", 154 pounds, blonde, strawberry hair, green eyes. He was charged with terroristic threats in the 2nd degree. So what was those threats about? What was he saying? Did he ever say that he was going to just do things on people? Is this a domestic issue? Is this an outside victim that's not related to the family? That remains to be seen, because we got to understand why this guy did this. This could happen to any one of us. Any one of us. This could happen to, traveling down interstates. I know you like to travel with your friends and family, going on the road. Everyone goes out every day. It's really uncommon for someone just to sit on the side of the road with a automatic weapon and just start firing into vehicles unprovoked. It doesn't look like it's a road rage incident. The mayor's put out, I understand that the community is seeking more answers, but this is all the information I have at the time. Please remain vigilant and call 911 if you see the individual in question. We still have many first responders in the community working hard throughout the night. I will provide updates as soon as I have more information. Now, he posted this 7 hours ago. The mayor hasn't spoken since. So, I don't know why no one has even given out a press conference. Law enforcement has not given out a press conference on this either. Like nothing of nothing, but they're searching for a guy that shot it. Is it because no one got killed? They don't feel like there's an urgency in this? Why wouldn't they put out, a press conference, at least inform the public on what is going on here? No press conference. So I have the scanner up, and we're just going to kind of listen. News Nation has a report. There was a couple other media outlets that have reports, but I think the public of Kentucky and citizens should get some sort of assurances here, or some sort of information to keep the public a little bit aware, at least aware of the situation of what's going on.
An urgent manhunt in Kentucky. Police say this man is a person of interest in an active shooter incident on the highway. 32-year-old Joseph Couch, described as 5'10", weighing 154 pounds, considered armed and dangerous.
I'm urging individuals and folks in the community to stay home. Just stay home for tonight.
Late Saturday, police said multiple people have been shot, and part of I-75 in Laurel County, Kentucky, has been shut down near exit 49. The shooting incident happened just north of the small city of London, which is about an hour outside Lexington. The sheriff's office writing on social media the highway was closed due to an active shooter situation. Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear said on his X account that state police and Homeland Security were updating state officials, writing, "Please pray for everyone involved." Cristian Benavides, CBS News.
They had the whole interstate shut down for 3 hours. Now I got the sheriff. I got a clip here of the sheriff. So this is updated. Oh, look at this, 10:05 a.m. Just a couple minutes ago. See, that's what I'm talking about, press conferences. So the sheriff, this is what the sheriff has to say. So we're going to listen to, I believe this is Public Affairs Deputy Gilbert ACCIARDO of Laurel County Sheriff's Office gives an update Sunday morning. So he just gave this out as we were talking. That's interesting. Let me turn the closed captions off. Let's listen to what he has to say.
Start out by telling us what happened yesterday.
About 5:30 yesterday afternoon, we received a call, a 911 dispatch call that there was a gunshot victim on the interstate. We dispatched numerous units to the scene. It was at exit 49, which is about 8 miles north of London. When our units arrived on scene, they noted several vehicles parked on the shoulder with emergency flashers going, windows shot out, obvious bullet holes in the vehicles, and as many as 5 people injured, some of them very severely injured. There's not going to be any fatalities, we don't think, at this point. Some of them were injured so badly and bleeding so bad that our deputies actually loaded them up and took them to an area hospital for treatment. Other deputies arrived on the scene. Our special response team arrived in the scene. London City Police and Kentucky State Police were the initial responders. We determined that an individual off that exit fired numerous rounds into the north and southbound lanes of I-75, and the injuries were in the north and southbound. There were a total of 9 vehicles that were struck by gunfire.
Was he firing from the overpass?
No.
And was he in a car by himself? Like, was that vehicle at the scene?
Don't really have a car at this point.
No car.
Was he standing on the side of the road, or?
We don't know. Just to be honest with you, really don't know. A lot of information is very sketchy right now. Everything was chaotic up there. We received different reports of different things. Some of them did not pan out. The person of interest that we put out is pretty good information. We're not listing him as a suspect at this point, but he probably will more than likely be a suspect before day's end.
Can I ask you why hasn't he been listed as a suspect so far?
We just don't have enough information to indicate that he for sure is the individual. There's no video footage of anything. We can't pin him down as a suspect at this point.
How did you guys identify him?
Can't get into that at this point.
Oh,
Yeah, okay, got it. And I've been out all night, you know, we used to be, I ain't the police, but.
okay. So that's some information. Somebody asked if he shot from the overpass. I believe that the sheriff, PIO there, the one that does the press conferences, he said that he really doesn't know. I think he said no about the overpass, but where did he shoot from? He said he didn't know. Apparently, it happened right by the 49th truck stop. I think it happened up on that hill there. If you look on the map, I think the guy was up on that hill, up on that interstate in that woods there. There's a big rocky hill there, and he probably was standing there and did it. But notice he also said that he's not a suspect at this time. They don't know a description. They don't know anything about a car. He was in a car. Let me get the area here because I want to show you something on the map because this is where we talked about. I suspected where he would be in the woods. I don't think he was on the overpass. Maybe the overpass there even would have had cameras or something like that. But how did he even get there is beyond me. Like, is he because his address is listed to the south. He lives to the south of London, quite a distance. So I'm just wondering how he would even went up there. But according to Google Maps, there is something I want to show you here. This is the area of the shooting. So this is 75. This is Laurel County shooting. This is 75. So he said 9 vehicles were shot, both north and southbound lane. We'll zoom out just so I can show you what we're looking at. So this is the area right here, Kentucky. So it's just south of Lexington. I think they said 70 or 80 miles and then just 9 miles north of London. So we're talking about this area here. So let's go back because they even have it on the Google Maps, the Laurel County shooting. Truck stop is right here. It's called the 49th truck stop or 49th travel station. 49th truck stop right here. Now this is the overpass. This is the overpass. But I don't believe he shot from the overpass. I believe he shot somewhere either in here or here and here. But one thing when we looked here on the street view, one thing I noticed, you know, the area, I believe the truck stop is right up here. The truck stop is right up here. But one thing I do notice is, you know, in all this area, it's all wooded. There's a field there. Trees. And then over, just over here, it's just like rolling hills and everything like that. So I'm wondering where this dude was standing. And also, was he maybe standing a little bit below the road? It's somewhere around here is where he made the shots, whether it was before exit 49 to the south or beforehand. But another thing I noticed too in this area is up here, there's a little rocky cliff. You know, did he stand on top of the rocky cliff and shoot down towards the cars? Because all we're seeing on the map is it happened in this general area. But it makes me wonder. But then, you know, there's a road here, you know, an exit ramp. And I'm just saying, like, if he was standing up here, he would have had to do this really lickety split and then run off into the woods. But that 49th truck stop is not really, like, there's nothing really here. So it's not like a lot of traffic, I would say, per se, you know, right off the ramp there, because it's just a little rinky-dink truck stop. It's one of those truck stops that are in the middle of nowhere. But I'm just wondering, like, if he stood up on these, like, rocky hills here and then shot down on the people on both sides. Because in order to shoot across, I'm thinking maybe he had to have an upper, like he was up or higher. And he could have very well been up here in the trees somewhere and did this too. So right by this area, there's also a mountain here on both sides, like the trees go up. He very well could have been higher elevated than the rest and been able to shoot down onto the people in their vehicles. They got hit in their vehicles, both northbound and southbound. But it's crazy because, you know, all of us drive. This could have been any one of us. Any one of us could have just been driving, minding our business, listening to music in the car, talking to family, whatever, just chilling, just having it in cruise control. And then next thing you know, imagine, folks, imagine you're in a rural area. It's not like a city. You're in a rural area and you're just driving in your car and you're listening to music, or you're kind of just in the zone or whatever like that. You're getting to your destination and then pop, 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 pop. And then a bunch of freaking bullets start coming out of everywhere and start hitting your car. And apparently one car got hit and it caused an accident, and that's where a lot of people got injured. Thank God no one got killed. But that would be a horrible way to go out. Like, you wouldn't even see it coming, which is even more scary. And then this guy apparently runs off into the woods. I don't think he has a vehicle. I don't think he has a vehicle. They didn't say anything about a vehicle. So that's the scary part on that aspect. Yeah, this press conference was just happened. So that is the update that we have. Probably by the end of the day, the way he said it is they'll probably announce more information, or maybe some more charges, or actually name him as a suspect, wanted on charges. But he's wanted as a person of interest. So the manhunt is out there right now on this individual as a person of interest. Now let's go to his mom. Let's go to his mom, because his mom was a little active on Facebook last night before either the comments got deleted or she deleted the comments. And people were saying, like, so there was a guy named Dustin Barrett. And a guy named Dustin Barrett actually, let me find his post. Let me find his post here, because Dustin Barrett knew him or something, or tagged him. Let's see. Let's see if I can. Okay, yeah. So this thread last night was fire last night. So this guy, just some random guy named Dustin Barrett. And he said, "I wish Joe Couch would accept my friend request. I guess he's a little tied up at the moment." So this guy has just tied him up, or tagged him to a post. And a lot of people were commenting, including the mother. He said, "I wish Joe Couch would accept my friend request. I guess he's a little tied up at the moment." And then people are like, "Dude, you're ruthless." You know, the mother of him, of Joe Couch, actually responded to this thread before the comments got deleted. So people were screenshotting these comments. And that's where I'm going to share the comments, what she said on that thread. And she was like, let me get it here. This is what the mom said. You people must have a sad life to be getting off on this. I'm done speaking. Have a good life." And this is the mom. This is the mom that we actually called last night. We called the mom on JLR Investigates to speak to the mom. This is what the mom. "Remember, what you do comes back to you." That's what the mom said. So I don't know what that means. Remember, what you do comes back to you. And then somebody said, "What?" I think she means karma. Like, when someone I know goes on a killing spree, I'll have to see it. Like, karma against you for posting this. And then the mom responds, "Yeah. And when you run your mouth about stuff that you don't know nothing about, thinking it makes you look smart. You must be a sad little man to be getting something out of this." So this is the mom responding. So of all the things the mom could be doing, and we see this quite often when family members respond on Facebook to people. They're like, "You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know the story. Shut your mouth." You know, a lot of family members actually defend the suspect or the person of interest. So the mom was posting that last night. "He's not a POS, no more than you are. Back off and stop running your mouth." So that's what the mom said, and people respond. I mean, I'm showing some of the mom's comments. Now, the mom might be just defending her son, and she could be in shock because her son went through this on here. Let's see what else she said. She said something else somewhere. Might be something else. Oh, here's another thing, too. He used to work at Corbin Walmart. That's what this guy, Josh Williams, is saying, that the shooter used to work at Corbin Walmart. So that's interesting, too. People wanted to know about his job history. So apparently we have Walmart, and we have the 911 call center, and then the U.S. Army. Flight radar 24 that see if any choppers are up. We're monitoring the situation. Still a lack of information. Oh, we got something. Nope, not a chopper. So I'm monitoring a chopper that's coming out, going towards Waco, Kentucky right here. But nothing on the thing as far as them doing actual searches with the choppers or anything in the air. It's all quiet. Again, this area came out of here in Kentucky. So it's all quiet here. But I did want to share that type of stuff on him to give you guys a full perspective here about all the available information that's out there thus far on this guy. Flight radar. We'll go back to the scanner. I have the scanner on, but I don't see anything. I don't hear anything like spotted, sighting. Go to a particular area. Last night was pretty lit, where they were talking about all these shootings all over the place. But also, folks, about hunters. It's hunting season up in that area, and there's a lot of hunters. So gunshots could be mistaken for hunters out there. My suggestion is, if you're from the area, don't go hunting today. I know it's the weekend, but I wouldn't go hunting at all this weekend with that. But yeah, this was the scene yesterday, right on I-75 on one of the lanes when they shut it down. They completely shut it down for 3 hours, so people were just stuck. And it's rural and everything like that. They were diverting people off. 18 miles of the interstate was stopped yesterday, stuck between 18 miles. I don't know which specific mile marker to mile marker offhand, but they had 18 miles stopped. So, and rightfully so. If you're considering you don't know the facts, you don't know if this is terrorism, you don't know what's going on in the situation. I think they made the right call about shutting down that interstate. A lot of people were like, why shut down the interstate? Why shut down the interstate? Well, considering that you don't know what's going on and just some rando dude starts making shots at people, yeah. Now, this is a photo at the rescue squad. Now, I believe they have a command center at 909 and 25. Some photos are out now of the preparation of more search. They might be just starting to go woods to woods now. Maybe they get board tack and the different dogs. I'm thinking maybe get some dogs in there to track his scent down and track him down. But it looks like they're going to be doing some sort of massive search today, and they're preparing. This is this morning. Newsbell says law enforcement in Kentucky have resumed their search for suspect one in connection with the highway shooting incident on I-75 near London, Kentucky yesterday evening. The Laurel County Sheriff's Office posted a few minutes ago. The ground search has resumed, coordinated by Laurel County's office, assisted by numerous other agencies. London Laurel Rescue Squad is sending their drone that has FLIR, F-L-I-R, FLIR, to assist on the search. So they're back out. Laurel County Sheriff's Office are back out this morning. This seems like this is their command center to do this search. Yeah, quite good question. Is there a reward out? Are they going to put a reward out? I think they'll find this guy and just soon today. That's my opinion. Inflared. Thank you. Inflared. We have probably some first responders and SARS probably in the chat. So fill us in about this process with the situation. Let me go over to the Laurel County Sheriff's Office. The Laurel County Sheriff's Office. Let me see what they posted. Apparently they posted something here on Facebook maybe. So I'm gonna see it, see what it says. So stay with me. I want to see what the Laurel County Sheriff's Office said. Any type of update. Do they even have a Facebook page? Let's see what we got. The Laurel County Sheriff's Office. Yep, 48 minutes ago. So as we're coming on, this is what they posted. Yep, they posted it. So they're back out. So now we have validity. That they are out. Laurel County Sheriff's Office, exit 49. They say I-75, exit 49. The ground search has resumed, coordinated by Laurel Sheriff's Office. They are out. So we know that. Pronounced FLIR, F-L-E-E-R. That was for the F-L. People said, what is this? They say pronounced FLIR, F-L-I-R, FLIR. That's what people are saying. So they're out. The manhunt continues. What other information is out there? Let's see. Let's scour around. Let's talk. Let's see if a helicopter is up in the school. Oh, what do we got here? Now, see, there's helicopters in the area, but the helicopters seem like they're med vacs. They're for medical. I'm waiting to see if they implement these. I'm also going to see if I'm going to listen to the scanner.
Business insurance quote.
All right, I'm going to listen to the scanner. I'm going to turn the scanner back on and kind of listen to it a minute. This is Laurel County Fire, Rescue, Fire, and EMS. Significantly less people are in today. And I don't know if this is going to get the buzz like it did yesterday, but I'm just saying, you got a guy still on the loose. So don't let this get buried in the headlines until this guy gets found. I wish I could provide more information, but there is lack of information. There's not really many news reports out there on this. I do not know why there's not any, like the Laurel County Sheriff's Office themselves are posting the photos that they're on the ground. Where's the media? Where's the media in all this? Like, where are they at? Why aren't they there? Why aren't they there broadcasting? Why aren't they there sharing information on the manhunt? Now, maybe they want to stay away because you got a man on the loose with a gun. But where are they all at? They released this photo of this guy. This is a black and white photo, but we were able to show. This is another one, too, that's circulating, too, just so people know. MSNBC just covered this. See, there you go there. Now, if they do like some sort of live search or anything like that, or back up in the sky, we can come back on. But other than that, folks, I don't know what else I can really give you as far as information that's...
Everything. Cruise 54 here, 98. 220.
No choppers up in the sky, so... Alright, folks, so that is the update on this case. I'll keep you informed. I'll come back on when something else develops and everything like that. I know a lot of people in the chat, but I don't want to waste your time. If you have any tips or information or something, any types of feeds that are going on about this, searches wise, send it to me, tips@JLR Investigates. Love to hear from you. Let me just see one more thing before, see if we can keep this going. But unfortunately, there's not much more going on right now with this particular case. They're out there searching. Let me just see here. Shooting, Kentucky, manhunt. No, I don't see anything else. So what we'll do is if anything else breaks on this case, like anything like that, we will come back on. But other than that, I don't know what else we can you know, we can listen to the scanner. I mean, the scanner's here in front of us. But other than that, there's nothing in the sky. There's no live feeds. So if something breaks or anything like that, something good to help the public or share awareness, I will come back on. We'll do it like that. All right, folks. JLR Investigates. Thanks for watching. Hit that sub button. Hit the notification button. I'll be back soon. And we're paying attention and monitoring this situation on top of reporting about these other mass shootings that are going on. So I got some reports coming out on those mass shootings too. So be safe, everyone. Stay vigilant. We'll talk soon. JLR Investigates. Be safe.